that's why we're here. I want you guys to be able to, have something on your resume, get the experience that you need, because in this industry, if you do not have the experience, there's no way you're going to get hired right out of college. It's so competitive. So, she was able to do it. If it's not here, maybe another production company, locally or nationally, they'll look at your resume and like what you've done. And, so I'd like for her to talk just a little bit about what they're doing.
When I started off here as an intern, it was a little different. It wasn't a whole program, so it was just me by myself every day that I came in. But it was very hands-on, and that's what you're going to learn here. A lot of stuff is very hands-on. Even though you guys are transcribed and you guys might be like, this is pointless, it really does help out the producer writing stuff, because that's all I did the first week I was here paid as an employee, was transcribe.
We're going to get you more and more involved. This is kind of an intro process to the company too. So this afternoon we're going to give what we call a spiff. A spiff, or a bonus. Whoever gets the most research done is going to get a $20 gas card at the end of the day today. So this area here, we've talked about. This is a big concern to the owners of the company, who is allowing us to be here. So this is a big priority for us. So he's actually throwing money, okay, as a bonus. So the person who gets the most leads enriched today is going to get a nice $20 gas.
Hi, I'm Jennifer.
Hi, I'm Joe.
Hi, my name is Christine.
My name is Sherry Ann, and me and Matthew have been transcribing.
My name's Ryan.
Like if the product is sold nationally or in the United States?
Okay, great. Okay, thank you. Have a nice day. I have 3 more to do. We have to get to 10 so far. I'm working on my 7th one.
I have 4 more calls left. You have 4 more calls.
I have to do 5 more. Let's just say some of them have a lot of. We have to do each brand. So if the company has more than 2 brands or 3 brands, we also have to develop a brand this from questionnaire for all of them.
What Jerry says, this is where reality meets the theory of the classroom, right? And that's what's so special about this classroom. Everybody that has spoken to you guys, this is reality, this is real world.
Several of you actually did a really good job of writing. I will say that the documents that I've read, and I don't have, as I said, I don't have everybody's, I guess, but the documents I read are reasonably well written, all right? And for whatever it's worth, in this day and age, that's a big deal. And I'm not being a cynic here, but frankly, in general, in our society, we've lost the ability to do good writing.
When he says he's been the head of these organizations and big companies and sat on the board, he has. So, you got to listen to what he has to say. I certainly do.
This is Joe, and I'm reporting from. Have you done that? No. You haven't opened one?
No.
Who is it?
This is, I'm an anchor. I'm calling for News 25.
I don't want to talk to you. Oh, Joe, you would hit the story.
My name is Anna Victoria Giardino. I'm here with Channel 7 News. I would like to speak to you very quickly. Can we share a later time?
I like it.
That is what's huge right now. That's why social media is so effective. It's because you're more likely to trust a friend of a friend than you are the lead character in Mad Men saying, hey, listen, this is a really great ad. You just should talk about it. It's not going to happen anymore. So exactly as you're saying, give them stuff to talk about, give them exciting features before
and we helped them condense like what the guy was saying because he just kept blabbing. So we like helped them put the bullets, and then those.
One editor doesn't often edit the segment and the show. It's going to move through the process. So there are a number of creative hands that are touching it. So they are very particular, and they take ownership of each segment that they own.
Doesn't mean shit. Doesn't mean nothing.
It's part of it.
Nothing.
We gotta walk a fine line between selling, the soft waste, selling the product, and still being somewhat educational.
On the shows he's been working on, he's hired to go out and redo shots because the shots of the guy being all disappointed was they didn't get the right shots that they did. So they went back and had the guy reenact being sad like he just got turned.
I've been in the production area, transcribing footage of interviews and video diaries that are going to be put up on the web for the 4 women in the health and wellness makeover. And I like where I'm at.
Right up by the camera. So we're doing production. I did a little bit of like floor directing, I believe that's what it's called, with the shells for the balancing act, which was a lot of fun. We have been out on the field gathering B-roll, which we really enjoyed, and we did a commercial we helped out with the commercial for buyowner.com. We learned a lot about sound and everything, and setting up mics, and we did a little bit of like camera work as well. So
I'm in PR still. I love it. They're moving us around a lot within the department itself. Last week we were blogging or finding mommy bloggers, or I think we were working on the fitness trainers that we have to find within the area that they're doing the actual shows in, the Savannah shows or the road tour shows. They want the bloggers to actually go on the website and blog within that city about the shows that are coming.
Write down, what it was, what you really felt like you did well, because I'm going to mention that to the person that I'm talking to about you. Might spark a memory. They might not remember. So this is where you brag about yourself a little bit. So any comments below, write down the areas that you felt like you excelled, or achieved something, learned something, grew, or what have you. Just anything you'd like to write.
and we learned how to actually set up lights.
Okay.
We learned how to sound microphones. We learned about that. We had a lot of really great experiences. We did floor producing as well.
I'm so sad that you're leaving. It's been awesome for us, honestly. We've been so excited to have you here, and the fact that it's over so quick.
I know, it goes fast.
Yeah, and I can tell you from my end, I've gotten so many positive responses and feedback from our entire team that you guys were engaged, and it was fun for them. They got a chance to work on some stuff, and just to see it happen was great. So I was excited about that. So everybody had a good time?
Oh yeah.
Learn a lot?
Yes.
All right, that's what's important. If any time you need something, just let us know, and hopefully we'll be able to put something together at the end that lets everybody know that you were here. And
one of the things we're working on with production is to be able to put together a nice little thank you piece for you guys on the end of the program itself, because we, like we shared with you, want to give you guys credit for credit due, and I'll be working with Deborah and her team to be able to make sure that happens. And of course, Professor Burton will kind of be getting together with you guys as well to be able to look at some of the components, like your meeting with Daniel Knox and some of the work that may have been gotten you on camera when you were over in production. So more details to come.
We want
shortly.
you guys to build your own behind the scenes show, because you guys did it, right?
That's right.
Hopefully we got some footage out of it that put them to work.
We got footage still, and Diego got a lot of stuff. He's been non-stop shooting the whole time.
What they were saying is they liked getting out of the classroom and out of the theory and more life.
Practical. Personally believe that this is the way you learn faster, is through this exponential learning. Because there's one thing to read a book and talk in theory, but to be there and actually watch it, and it never plays out like the book, right? It's like, the book says this is how you're supposed to do it, but the real world's a little bit different sometimes. And to be able to tie those two together and get the good theory from the book, but yet be able to have that exponential learning, I think is something that it'll speed you up. Good. Well, thanks guys. I got to run to another meeting, but I just wanted to come in and tell you my appreciation. Thanks again. Okay. All right, I'll see you later.
See you later.